be doing another review on Classroom of the Elite, episode 6. Now, this is the start of volume 10, right where things start getting really, really fucking good. Now, episode 6 literally just straight off the bat jumps, um, well, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Oh my God, it gets right into the fire. It jumps straight into the fire already because it's revealed by the homeroom teacher of Class C that, everyone did really well on the tests and everything, midterms, finals, whatever it was. Excuse me. And, good job. Pat on the back. And, the school recognizes their hard work and everything as well. So, she's really impressed in all of that. But then it is revealed that all good things must come to an end. So pretty much it is revealed that a vote is going to happen between the classes and someone is going to get expelled because it's revealed that no, this year's students are doing so good that it's so unprecedented that they need to get people expelled, Like it's really just, yeah, y'all doing too good. No prizes for y'all. We need someone to get the fuck out of here. So that's revealed, and how the vote works is three people are gonna be chosen for like the bottom, like the lowest ranking ones, and then you're gonna have the people at it's a popular vote pretty much. You got the popular ones, like the winner, and then the least popular ones, the losers. The loser is gonna get expelled, and then the winner is gonna get the one with the most popular votes is gonna get a what they call protection point, which means they're gonna be immune to any expulsion that may come their way. So it really gets things heated up in Class C. Everyone's like losing their shit about it because they've been doing good. They've come a long way together, and they don't want to lose anyone. Especially Hirata. He's like Ichinose in that regard, where he wants everyone to stick together and stay together, you know. And so this exam is really gonna put that to the test. Like, how far are they willing to go, and how far are they willing to just, let someone go? I mean, the test itself is rigged. It's later revealed in the episode that Arisu's dad, the chairman of the school, has is currently under suspension. So he's not the one in charge right now. Someone else is. And Ayano Koji, he's like, okay, well, that's even more suspicious, If you remember from last season and even season one towards the end, Ayano Koji's father, he wants him gone from the school. He wants him gone. He wants him to come back home for reasons I think have not been revealed in the anime. But he's suspecting that it's one of his dad's plans to get him expelled. And, always he's talking to Kyotaka about that, and she's like, I know I challenged you just like a few days ago, but I this is too big to not to just not to put our door on the line pretty much. Like, this is not right for us. Cause she's 300 IQ, not 200 IQ, obviously. She's 300 IQ. So she wants fair and honest 1v1 with Kiyotaka. And so she puts the competition on hold, and she's even promising him that I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm not gonna mess with you with in this exam. And if anything like that happens, I will admit defeat, and like, if you're still here, like you don't end up getting expelled, but I still mess with you during this exam when I promise not to, I'll admit defeat and you can ignore are the next competition for us. Like if this happens, I lose, and you can just go about your business, happy go lucky, stuff like that. So that's what happens with the competition. Volume 11 is where that goes for Bloom. So I will say this right now. Oh my God, the music when Arisu was talking to Kiyotaka was really good. I Maybe because I'm a light novel reader, but I am so excited. This episode was really good for me. I can't keep talking about the fact that it's being rushed and all of that, but I guess it's because I'm a light novel reader that just seeing it animated is reminding me of when I read the light novel and when I was on this part in this on the this volume and everything. This was a really good volume. 11 is peak. Volume 11 is peak. 7 still clears, but 11 is peak too. So, but I don't know. I really enjoyed this episode, man. It was really good. Like just seeing how everyone is reacting to an impossible task. It's pretty much like the trolley problem. Um, like, do you cut? Well, it's not exactly like it. I can't remember the actual one for it. But it's like, do you save the better people and cut off the weak, or do you try to save everyone? Because look at Ichinosa's class, Class B. They want to save everyone. The logical choice would be, cut off the weakest link, and that's what this exam is, and it's really what it's testing the students on. Now, I say testing the students lightly because let's be honest, this is not a fair exam. Like they've been working hard and everything. So what this exam is doing is really unfair. But you got to look at it at least that's the excuse, that the school can give at the very least. It's still technically testing them on something. It's not just there to be cool. Obviously, it might be targeted specifically towards Kyotaka, but people from the outside can look at this and be like, hey, this is how we do things to grow and nurture these students to become these uh not powerful but knowledgeable leaders, people that can bring up society, so to say. We also get another scene with Ichinose. She is not stalking Ayano Koji. She's waiting for him to walk to school with him. But she just talks to him about the exam, all of that. And you see it written all over her face, she's in love with Kiyotaka. Like it's so noticeable. It's so love coded. And it's really adorable. I love it, so that scene with her was really adorable. It was great. And we get flashbacks with Ichinose having a conversation with Nagumo because if you recall in the first two episodes, volume 8, when that finished airing or getting animated, Tachibana, the secretary for Huikta's brother at the time when he was president, she got expelled, but they saved her by buying off her expulsion with those 20 million points. And that's something that's brought up that if someone gets expelled, the ability to buy out their expulsion will still be applicable. And so she's going to Nagumo, who, as we know already, has all of the second years under his thumb, in the palm of his hand. Like everything is under his rule in the second years. So she goes to him for help, asking. It's shown that she had her total class has 15 million points, 5 million shy from being able to buy out an expulsion. So she goes to Nagumo for help, asking, hey, like this exam, it's really hard. We don't want to lose anyone. Can you like help us out, fellow student council member, like just help a brother out. And then, Nagumo being the kind person he is, kind. He's like, yeah, I'll give you the points, but only on one condition. There's only one thing I want, Ichinose, and that is for you to go out with me. Now, obviously, that is a very, very big thing to ask of Ichinose. And, at this point, she feels like that's the only way to save her class. And, she talks to Kiyotaka. One reason she was waiting for him at the school to not just walk with him, but talk and everything. She, because Nagumo asked her such a thing in return for the points, it's like, oh, well, she is not fully, accepting she likes Kiyotaka, but she's like, oh, well, let me go talk to this man that has helped me, makes me feel reassured and everything. And, she's like, she's happy talking to him, makes her feel better because this is a big decision to save the class, but to take on such a condition. So it's not shown that she does it, but it's really hinting at that she is gonna take it to save her class. So hopefully she doesn't, because Ichinose is better than that. She deserves the world. I adore her. And other than that, we get another scene. Well, another scene. We get a scene with Ryuen. Horikta actually goes and talks to the man, and she makes a comment like, what's happened to this man? He's just been gone, quiet. He hasn't done anything. Not that it's a bad thing for her, for him to be gone, but it's like, well, what the fuck happened to this man? He was so aggressive. Like, knowing him, this is really weird. So she talks to him about the exam. She's like, so if you are getting expelled. You will 100%. And he's like, yes, I know, and I'm accepting that. I've accepted that. And but she's like, so even then, like hypothetically, if you knew you're still gonna get expelled, but you didn't want to, you'd have a plan to not get expelled. And then, knowing Ryuen's personality, he's like, well, of course I do. I'm Ryuen. I can get out of anything pretty much. And she calls this bullshit, but it's just her trying to figure out a way to save the class without having to expel anyone. And then he makes a comment, and the only reason he knows this is because I guess he saw um the secret meeting back in volume 8 and some other instances, I think during the season 2 as well. You could probably hint at that. But he makes a comment saying, like, you don't have the guts to expel anyone anymore. You might have been able to in the past, but not anymore. And you can't even face your brother. So he makes that comment in regards. And once they're done talking, he leaves. Kiyotaka even mentions the fact that he was right in that regard, that Huita should see and talk to Manabu before he graduates, because obviously he's a third year and his graduation is close and coming. But she's so self-deprecating towards her brother that she doesn't want to. She's afraid to. She doesn't feel like she deserves to be in his presence. Not only that, but she thinks that he doesn't even want to see her, that she's too much of a disappointment to him. So that's the end of that. Then we get another scene with Kei talking on the phone, being adorable, with Kiyotaka. I loved him. I love Kei so much. She's so amazing. The love of my life. I adore her. She's perfect. And I shipped him completely, but that's besides the point. They just have another conversation like, oh, what should I do? If um are you gonna like let me get expelled in some and stuff along that. It's just small stuff like that. But it was a good scene. Definitely one of the better ones, because anything with K is a great scene. But other than that, that's pretty much the episode. It actually ends off hinting at Ichinose accepting that deal with Nagumo. But honestly, anime only perspective again, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Like just seeing the tension, the reactions to everyone was so good. And that's all I could really ask for because obviously as a light novel reader, I know everything, but even how bad of an adaptation it is, just being able to see it all animated still adds so much, and that's why I love anime, man. It's just so good. It's just so good. So again, really good episode. I think I noticed the animation took a little hit. The designs, I definitely noticed something. I actually saw a picture on Twitter, and it's actually really, I guess it doesn't suck that bad because I still like the designs, but if you compare season one and seasons two and three, it's so disheartening seeing the quality drop. Like Classroom of the Elite really deserves more for how good it is, but this is pretty, despite how big this episode starts off, it's nothing compared to Volume 11. So in conclusion, really good episode. I enjoyed it all throughout. Very good. I loved it from the anime only perspective, and I cannot wait for the next 2 weeks, unless they're only doing this as one or two episodes. I doubt that. Maybe I saw somewhere they adapted 120 pages into the single episode, so I have to go look through, but. I'm really excited because this volume is really the turning point. Because once we get into year two, this volume is pretty much the catalyst for what's to come in the future. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I Let me know your thoughts on the episode. It was a good episode for me. Thumbs up. Highly recommend checking it out. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.